Imagine the aroma of sizzling onions, tender chunks of meat, and fragrant spices carried on a gentle breeze. Picture grains of rice, each one perfectly cooked, glistening with savory juices, nestled with plump golden carrots, and flecked with the subtle hues of cumin and barberries. This is Bukhara Pilaf, a dish steeped in centuries of tradition, renowned across Central Asia and beyond for its rich flavors and heartwarming comfort. Cooking Bukhara Pilaf in a cauldron isn't just about following a recipe. It's a culinary ritual, a celebration of hospitality, and a testament to the power of simple ingredients transformed by time, patience, and skill. The journey of Bukhara Pilaf begins long before the first flame is lit beneath the cauldron. It starts in bustling markets, where vendors display heaps of long-grained rice, piles of fresh carrots, and the choicest cuts of lamb or beef. The rice, often a prized variety like divzira, is revered for its ability to absorb flavors while holding its shape. The meat is selected with care, marbled with just the right amount of fat to melt into the pilaf, enriching it with flavor and succulence. Carrots, preferably the sweet golden kind, are peeled and sliced into thin matchsticks, ready to lend their sweetness to the dish. The cauldron itself, known as a kazan, is a symbol of community and shared meals. Its heavy cast iron walls retain and distribute heat evenly, essential for the slow, layered cooking that defines a great pilaf. As the fire is kindled and the kazan begins to warm, anticipation grows. Cooking. Bukhara Pilaf is often a communal affair, with family or friends gathered around, sharing stories and laughter as the dish slowly comes together. The first step is to heat a generous measure of oil in the kazan. When the oil shimmers, signaling it's hot enough, the meat is added. The sound of sizzling meat fills the air, and soon, the pieces take on a deep, golden brown crust. This browning is crucial. It locks in the juices and lays the foundation for the pilaf's deep, savory base. As the meat cooks, it releases aromas that mingle with the smoke from the fire, whetting the appetite of everyone present. Next come the onions, sliced thin and added in abundance. They soften and caramelize, their natural sugars enhancing the richness of the meat. The combination of onions and meat is stirred gently, allowing the flavors to meld and intensify. Into this fragrant mixture go the carrots, their sweetness balancing the savory notes. As they cook, the carrots release their juices, infusing the oil with color and a subtle, earthy sweetness. At this stage, a medley of spices is introduced. Cumin seeds, the hallmark of Bukhara Pilaf, are tossed in, releasing their nutty, aromatic essence. Black peppercorns add a gentle heat, while a handful of barberries or raisins provide a hint of tartness that punctuates the dish. Some cooks add whole heads of garlic, nestled into the mixture to roast gently, their cloves softening and mellowing as the pilaf cooks. Water is then added, deglazing the bottom of the kazan and creating a rich broth. The mixture simmers, allowing the flavors to deepen and the meat to become meltingly tender. This stage is unhurried. Time is an essential ingredient in pilaf, and patience is rewarded with nuanced, harmonious flavors. When the broth is ready, the meticulously washed and soaked rice is spread evenly over the meat and vegetables. The rice must not be stirred. This is a cardinal rule of pilaf. Instead, it forms a layer atop the simmering zesty broth, slowly absorbing its flavors. A gentle hand is needed to level the rice, ensuring every grain gets its share of the aromatic liquid below. As the rice cooks, the liquid is absorbed and steam begins to rise. The kazan is covered, sometimes with a lid, sometimes with a simple cloth, trapping the steam and allowing the rice to finish cooking gently. The result? Each grain is distinct, tender but not mushy, imbued with the essence of the meat, vegetables, and spices. The final moments are marked by anticipation. The lid is lifted, releasing a cloud of fragrant steam that carries the promise of the feast to come. The top layer of rice is fluffed gently, revealing the tender meat and carrots below. Sometimes, the whole head of garlic is brought to the table, its cloves now creamy and sweet, ready to be squeezed over the pilaf. Serving Bukhara Pilaf is an act of generosity. The steaming pilaf is heaped onto a large platter, the meat and carrots arranged with care. Sometimes it's garnished with fresh herbs, sprigs of coriander or parsley, or scattered with slivers of chili for a touch of heat. Often, it's accompanied by crisp salads of tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions, or tangy yogurt, each mouthful a counterpoint to the rich, savory pilaf. The first bite is a revelation. The rice is fluffy, each grain distinct yet perfectly cohesive, infused with the savory broth and the subtle warmth of cumin. The meat, so tender it nearly falls apart, offers a deep, satisfying richness. The carrots are sweet and silky, the garlic mellow and aromatic. The occasional burst of tartness from a barberry or raisin enlivens the palate, balancing the dish's richness. Every spoonful tells a story of sun-drenched fields where the rice and carrots grew, of market stalls bustling with life, of hands that selected and prepared each ingredient with care. The flavors speak of ancient Silk Road caravans, of hospitality extended to travelers and friends, of celebrations and family gatherings. Bukhara Pilaf is more than a meal. It's a symbol of unity and tradition. In Central Asia, pilaf is often prepared for weddings, holidays, and other momentous occasions. Its preparation and sharing bringing people together. The kazan, with its generous proportions, invites participation, whether in stirring the pot, tasting the broth, or simply gathering around to share in the warmth and aroma. Yet, the beauty of Bukhara Pilaf lies in its versatility. While the classic version features lamb or beef, variations abound. Some cooks add chickpeas for a nutty texture, or swap in different dried fruits for a sweeter note. In some regions, spices like coriander, paprika, or even saffron are added, lending their own unique character to the dish. The art of pilaf is in balance, balancing the sweet and the savory, the soft and the firm, the hearty and the delicate. It's in knowing just when to add the rice, how much broth is needed, when to cover the kazan, and when to let the pilaf rest before serving. Each step, each decision is guided by experience, tradition, and an intuitive understanding of the ingredients. For those who cook Bukhara Pilaf, it's an expression of love and hospitality. The process is meditative, a chance to slow down and connect with the rhythms of the kitchen and the people around you. The result is a dish that nourishes not only the body, but the spirit. A reminder that the simplest ingredients, when treated with care and respect, can yield extraordinary results. And so, as the last grains of pilaf are savored, and the company lingers at the table, the memory of the meal endures. The aroma of cumin and garlic, the warmth of the kazan, the laughter and conversation shared over heaping plates of rice and meat, these linger long after the cauldron has cooled and the fire has died down. Bukhara Pilaf is more than food. It's a celebration of culture, community, and the timeless magic of cooking together. To taste Bukhara Pilaf is to taste history. Every mouthful offers a connection to those who have cooked, served, and enjoyed this dish for generations. It's a reminder that in every culture, food is more than sustenance. It's a way to come together, to honor tradition, and to create moments of joy and connection that endure long after the meal is done.